Welcome to Pine Notes. This is Lisa, and this is my WIP video. This is my Works in Progress video. I am working on several projects. As you know, and I'm going to move the camera slightly, I finished my mother's Clement Cannon poncho. Came out really pretty, right in time for Mother's Day here. So I am going back to an old project I was doing. This is a cabled crochet project made with Heartland, and this happens to be in the color of Kings Canyon. And this is a winter sweater, and I know I have to work on it in the summer in order to get it done, but this is a pattern that I honestly made up myself. I happen to like a cable, a sunken area, two cable lines, a sunken area, and another cable. So this eventually will be a sweater, and I collect balls of yarn as I go through the year. I usually get these half price when I can, because I know it's going to take like 10 to 15 balls of these. But again, it is a Lion brand. I do particularly like their brands of yarn. And as I mentioned in my unboxing a couple days ago, the Vanna White small bonbons in the color Charming. I am working on my father's origami or origami. I've heard it spoken several ways. I'm making him a 3D little cat toy, and this is the head right here, and the nose will go right here, and then the body will be a calico cat in these oranges. So that's also on my hook. And then I am testing out, and you saw this in my unboxing video, Shawl in a Ball. This is a new product from Lion brand, and this is the very first time I'm working with it, so I'm getting to know it a little bit. It has particularly really thin, fuzzy, almost like homespun yarn. So I'm testing that out right now, and I am doing the pattern that's on the label here. I like to test out. So a beautiful colorway. It is, I will tell you, I'll do a whole review on this later, but it is a little difficult to work with because of the fineness. This is very, very light. This would make a beautiful shawl for the summertime, which is what I'm planning to do. I have a navy dress, and I need a shawl to go over the sleeves because it is sleeveless. And then in the last video for Shawl in the Ball, this was on back order, and this is my project for the Hexagon shawl / vest, and it is in the color of Calming Desert. And after working with this yarn a little bit here, I love the colorway. This is exactly the color I saw the project in. I'm going to have to work with this yarn a little bit more to see if the pattern they recommend for it is appropriate or not, because this is like granny squares, and I'm going to work with it here, give a review, and see if I'm going to continue to do this, because the material is a little thin for doing granny squares, I think. But again, it is a Lion brand Shawl in the Ball. Now, speaking of brand loyalty, I am going to give a shout out to a company, and this is unusual for a crochet video. However, I feel when a name brand does such a good job in customer service, I have to say something, and that would be OLAY. Now, I use the fragrance-free Regenerist. I've been using this since January, and Angie from Hot and Flashy actually suggested this, and I was looking for a cost-effective, however very good skincare product for the face, and this happened to come in fragrance free. Well, recently she did a video, and she recommended the Age Defy moisturizer, and I used her link. And with that said, forgetting that I purchase 99.9% of my items online. I cannot smell them first. I'm a fragrance-free girl, and unfortunately those products I couldn't even use because I opened the hand cream and it's just too strong of a chemical smell for me. So I looked, and they do not make this in fragrance-free, but the company OLAY offers a money-back guarantee on their body products. So I called the 1-800 number on the sticker, which I will list at the end of the video, and we'll see. I will report back to you in 6 to 12 weeks to see if I get my money back. I don't have to send the product back. I'm actually giving it to my mother because it is an unused product, and I think she'd very much like it. It is a real shame. The hand cream was silky smooth, and they just don't make an unscented version for me, but they do offer a money-back guarantee. I'll write the details at the end, and like I said, I was floored when I called the 1-800 number that they offered this, and I thought, well, pat on the back to Olay, good job. Well, I'm going to get back to my shawl and the ball in my calming teal on this rainy day in Ohio, and I wish everybody this weekend a very happy Mother's Day, and stay tuned for more videos, and remember, make it a great day, and let's crochet. This is Lisa from Pine Notes. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing.